Should be live. We should be live. How is everyone doing today? We got Roy, Vognended. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Solomon. What's up, guys? What is good? We have Jujutsu Kaisen coming out. Oh my god, soon. Let me get it open on my phone as well. The stream, it's coming out soon, the spoilers, so I want to talk about one last time before they come out. And yes, there will be a video and a stream tomorrow based on the spoilers. So be on the lookout for that as well. I think I'm going to make the video first, and then I'm going to put the spoiler thing up. Where are you? I think you can see me, right? I think the stream started. Refresh. Wait, refresh stream. We started. There we go. I'm here, guys. I'm here. But yes, Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, which again, it's coming to an end. It's a bit sad that it's coming to an end. But, I mean, just what a crazy turn this has gone. I can't even believe a week ago, dude. A week ago today? Wait, has Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo been on break? Wait, did Mahoraga... Was he summoned a week ago? Right? He was right here. Mahoraga was summoned here. We say it's only been a week. It feels like, honestly, the time between the previous chapter and this current chapter, it's been ages last week. Wow, it feels like it's been an eternity. Like, what a crazy ride. And I can't imagine how these next couple chapters are going to be with Mahito's involvement, with Yuji's involvement. Man, Tsurugi Awakening, Darra fighting Mahoraga. I mean, we've had some crazy talks about all this. Like, we've talked about Darra's technique. Like, his technique, is it two different techniques, which it seems like it may be? What is this blank? How is it combining the light? Mahoraga adapting to the light. Like, you can see him bite right here. He bites the physical light, which is crazy. Like, he's already adapted. He's begun adapting. And he hasn't done a complete cycle, but he's begun to do the complete adaptation. Like... And then Tsurugi, like, what is Mahito gonna do? When is Yuji gonna show up? I mean, honest to God, I did not expect Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo to be this crazy. We're happy for the fight? Absolutely. I'm very happy. Good times. I mean, honestly, I will say, like, because now we're talking about next chapter, right? We're talking about what's gonna happen next chapter. I see it being, like, multiple different opportunities right now. There's multiple different possibilities. Either A... this is the most likely outcome. We will just continue with Darra versus Mahoraga. So we might get more of an extensive breakdown on Darra's abilities. People are saying he's going to pull a maximum, because some people think he doesn't have a domain expansion, which is fair. Like, I can see the argument. Maybe the aliens don't. I think they should, because the reason I say this, by the way, 41 people, and only 7, that's actually, yeah, we have like 50 people, damn. Well, you know, if you do leave a like, it is very much appreciated. Thank you as well, Solomon, for saying that. It does help push the stream out, so thank you if you do. Thank you so much, guys. But yeah, as I was saying before, like, damn. Darra not having a domain, I think that's not likely. I think he's going to have a domain. I could be wrong. Again, I really could be wrong. But the reason I think he may have a domain is because we've learnt that all living beings have an innate domain. Like, even cursed spirits have one. And even Panda has one. That's the strangest part. Panda is a cursed, like, doll. And he has an innate domain. He has one. It would be very strange. Like, it seems like the Sumerians, the aliens, are closer to humans and cursed spirits than even pandas. Like, Panda seems way off compared to the aliens and humans. Yet Panda has an innate domain. So Panda would be capable of a domain expansion. It would just be strange if the aliens weren't able to do it. I think it'd be disappointing. It's not impossible. Like, it's possible they can't do domain expansion, but that would be very... Leaks coming out today? Yes, they are. From how many hours from now? Is it 12 hours from now? I think give or take 12 hours, maybe a bit more. Actually, maybe a bit more. Maybe like 14, 15 hours. I think that's when the leaks are coming out. So it depends on what day is for you, pretty much, or where you are in the world. I think Darra is not strong like Sukuna because he didn't smile in Sukuna fight before. I don't know. I think that's not like too much of an indication. I think what's an indication is what we're going to see from him. I think domain is going to be one, but I think he might just have a maximum. I saw a lot of people saying instead of him having a domain, he might just have a maximum, which could be possible. But again, like, not having a domain is pretty bad, because that would mean they don't know about domain expansions and domains generally, and they're not going to have simple domains. So if Dabura were to fight somebody like Yuji or Sukuna or Gojo, he would just lose because he doesn't have any domain countermeasures or even a domain expansion, which is why I believe Dabura should have a domain expansion. Hey, good to see you now. Good to see you. How you doing? I feel like it's going to be Tsurugi versus Maru. I mean, that could be good as well. I really wouldn't be upset with that because we do need to see Tsurugi awaken. And we are going to see him pull the Toji and blitz him. That could be a possibility as well. Where, how can I say, next chapter... By the way, did you guys read the Chainsaw Man chapter? Like, what the hell? That was insane. That was actually insane. Like, the moon... Okay, that was crazy. I'm not going to talk about here in case people don't want Chainsaw Man spoilers, but... What a crazy chapter is all I'll say. But anyway, good to see you, King of Curses. Sukuna. Is that the real Sukuna? The real Sukuna is here. It is good to see you, real Sukuna. How you doing, King of Curses? Like, we had this whole chapter dedicated to this stuff, right? And the previous chapter was Tsurugi as well. If the next chapter is Tsurugi based, this is how I think it's going to go. The beginning of the chapter is going to be Tsurugi fighting him. He's going to lose to Maru. And before he dies, something's going to happen of him mentally, either like just realizing that Yuka's dead, or sensing it, or sensing Mahoraga, and he's going to awaken, and I think the chapter is going to end with awakened Tsurugi blitzing Maru. I think he's going to blitz him, and then we're going to see a panel of Tsurugi being compared with Maki and Toji, or maybe just Maki as grandmother, and then that's where the chapter would end. That's if we decide to go down the Tsurugi route. We could just simply get Mahoraga versus Dabura continued. Mahoraga needs to be nuked, not pincushioned. I think do you mean Dabura? Dabura is what you mean? You actually mean here, I see what you're saying. Maybe, I think it's because Dabura isn't aware of what Mahoraga is. He recognizes Mahoraga as a threat. Like, the second he sees him, like, instantly, he, like, teleports using his light technique to the sky, and then, like, by the time Mahoraga's even standing, the technique's already been activated. You can see the light, and it's already fired down. And then he's been destroyed. I don't think he realizes exactly what's going on, but he's going to realize soon, and it might be too late considering Mahoraga's got an adaptation on, and maybe he doesn't have a complete adaptation, so he can be killed, but that's going to be the biggest weakness of Mahoraga, I think. I think they have some type of domain, because I assume they have exactly. Innate domain, which is crucial to holding curse techniques. Like, every living thing, even Panda, like animals, all these things have innate domains. Even Panda had innate domain. So it'd be very strange if the aliens didn't, even though they are different species. Yuka cannot lose this fight because she coming from Yuta and Maki and Rika Ring. I mean, that was a very interesting theory I saw going around. I think Manga Animist, I don't know how to say his name. He's like probably the best Jujutsu Kaisen YouTuber right now. Like, by far he's the best. But his name always trips me up, like Manga Animist, how do you say his name? But, like, definitely by far the best. I'm sure you guys have all seen his videos. But he made a video, I remember, because I've seen this idea go around, but I think his video made it popular, because I've seen it be talked about before. I saw it be talked about in the beginning of the series, when the series started, that Yuka is going to turn into a Rika Ring. Like, some people are saying that in the empty ring, Yuka is going to turn into it. And the reason people are saying that, and this one I saw on Twitter, we saw that she's falling south. Like, south if you want to, like, go back to how you were, and reborn if you want to go north. And she is, like, going down. She's going south because she wants to be a little sister. I'd like to be the little sister again. She's going south. And you can see in the direction she's falling, it's going south. And there's ideas. Oh, congratulations, Buddhas. Thank you, Professor Felix, for subscribing. It is much appreciated. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Hope you enjoy the channel. Shout out, Professor Felix. By Blitz, do you mean knockout? I don't see either of them dying. I see, the only way I see Yuka surviving is with Mahito's involvement, which is going to happen. I mean, he was shown in the series for a reason. But I don't think she's going to die. I think Mahito's going to do something. But I wonder how it's all going to tie back into Yuji, and where Mahito's going to appear from. So is Mahito going to appear from Cross, which some people are saying? Is he going to appear from Tsurugi? Is he going to appear directly into Yuka's mind? I don't think Yuka would agree on that, like a deal for that, for cancer. But I think Tsurugi would. Tsurugi absolutely will. He's very in character to do something like that. But yeah, some people are saying because she has like unresolved desires, or she's thinking like, I want to be a little sister again, and I'd want my older brother to be, and she's like not finished. People are thinking she can come, and it's true, she can very possibly come back as a vengeful cursed spirit, because she's not going to die to jujutsu techniques. Now, if she does die because of the cancer, Mahoraga in theory should be unsummoned, so I don't think she's going to die yet, but it could be possible where Dabura is fighting Mahoraga, And then just before Mahoraga finishes Dabura or something, she just dies of cancer naturally. And if she dies of natural causes, like not because of cursed energy or cursed technique, if she dies because of cancer, she can come back as a vengeful cursed spirit. And I think she's going to be a insanely powerful vengeful cursed spirit if she does. I seriously believe so. Like, it would just be crazy if she did. Honest to God. Hey, Flowsy, good to see you. Good to see you. I think Yuji will save her. He must soul. Change the body. Maybe Yuji will do something. Megumi's a bum. Couldn't have said it better. Not Megumi. It's not his fault, though. It's not his fault. Dabura's murderous intent, basically, what he intends to do to you, he gets it. Basically, his murderous intent is just wait, right? So I'll read it in the Viz translation. Blank is a murderous intent given tangible form, right? A concept impossible for Earthlings to describe, even in words passed down through the Scrutin tribe. Now, this isn't the best translation. The other two translations are better, especially TCB's. It gives mass. I don't know why it says given tangible form. It gives mass and weight to things. That's what the technique is doing. But yeah, like basically I think he's giving mass and weight to his light. I think that's what's going on. I could be wrong about it because we see it so destructive, and we've seen in other anime and manga like light doesn't need a weight boost or something to be destructive, like with Kizuru, the best example I can always give. But yeah. Hey, finally catching a live stream. Good to see you, Gojo. We have Gojo and Sukuna here. Shout. Like with Duri, they don't want to harm his face, and the gun dude who shot. I mean, with the gun dude, by the way, he did use his technique. It's just, it was so fast. No, because it's the speed of light, his technique. Nobody saw it. And we know it was the technique because, like, when he attacks Mahoraga, you can see steam is coming, right? Like, steam is coming out. Right here. Let me show you. Here. Like, you can actually see steam coming from the light when it pierces something. Exactly the same way that we saw of the guy. Like, when Dabura, when he attacked the guy, I'm just gonna call him the guy, man. I don't even care to know his name, like, just the guy. We saw steam was coming from his hand. Oh, he's in this chapter. Yeah, it's this one. I'll show you. Here. Like, instantly, like, nobody sees what happens. Nobody sees his technique be activated. No one sees what happens. It's like, within an instant, it's the speed of light. It just has to be for no one to see it. His hand goes, and we can see in the other panels, it's not anywhere. It's not lying in it. It's not in Dabura's hand. It's not on the floor around anybody. Like, nobody. No, the hand's not around. There's not a single place the hand's around. You just can't see it. Like, nobody. The hand is not anywhere. It was destroyed. It was disintegrated. Clearly by Dabura's technique. Like, he fired off a light beam right here and just, like, fully destroyed that piece of the hand. And the reason we know it's the light beam is because of this. The steam coming out of his flesh wound is exactly the same as the steam coming out of Mahoraga when he's attacked by this technique. It's the exact same. Which, it's crazy. So he has used this technique. And it seems like his activation, it doesn't even need hand movement. Just like how Sukuna does like this to fire his dismantles. It seems like Dabura can, but he can do it with his mind if he wants to. Like, it's so rare. I think we saw him do it once. I don't know if we ever saw it again. Maybe twice, I think. But we saw it once with the girls. It seems like he's doing the same thing that Sukuna did to the twins in Shibuya, the two girls. Like, where his hand doesn't even move and it's like a mental firing of the technique. Because it doesn't even need a high output for small fry. I think that's what Dabura did. His like technique just activates and it clearly is the technique. His hand is steaming. Because I kept thinking maybe his technique is like destruction based or something, or energy manipulation. I was right as well. I wasn't exactly right because I didn't say light specifically, but I was along the right lines because it's like the energy is what's causing the steam to come from there. By the way, again, if you do leave a like on the stream, it does help out. Thank you very much. I always feel cringe saying it, but gotta say it. Thank you. Thank you very much if you do. His name is the American guy. American woman guy. That's pretty funny. I want to see how Dabura reacts to the Blade of Extermination. It shouldn't have an effect on... Because he's not a cursed spirit. These guys aren't cursed spirits. Even it seems like they worship cursed spirits, or like they praise them as these Kalyan gods, or at least they're similar enough that they think of them like that. They're similar. Cursed spirits and Kalyans are similar. So it doesn't seem like the cursed spirits, but I do wonder how that positive sword might affect him. It might not be too important. Honestly, it might just be a regular blade like it was against Gojo because of the sorcerer it's against. But it might be. We'll see how it reacts with the light, specifically. How the positive energy output of his sword reacts to the light. We're going to get faster than light JJK feats. See the cracks beneath the black bars? I think it's just artistic to hide the word. Because it doesn't exist in English. But yeah, faster than light feats. I don't know how I feel about this, man. I really don't know how I feel about this. Like, JJK being faster than light? I mean... It's hard to say, like, this isn't light speed when his technique it's just called light. Like, there's no other name for it. It's not called something light or magical light. It's straight called light. And his technique, like, I said this in my first video, in this video here. Like, literally, this is before we have translations. Hey, Capybara, good to see you. Good to see you, Capybara. Power scaling, it is what it is. Like, listen. I made this video. Oh, congratulations, Buddha. Thank you for subscribing, Big Bruv. Thank you. Much appreciated. That's very nice. I hope you enjoy the channel. Thank you, Big Bruv. But, how can I say? Let me pause the music. Alright, let me be like the opposite of Hakari and pause it. Listen to this. Summoned Mahoraga against Darra, and we got to see Darra's godlike divine technique. Damn it, I didn't say it. When did I talk about his technique? Wait. I think when he activates it here, maybe? Sky, and he shoots these light beams. Light beams, yeah, so light beams. And this is before I had the translations. I kept calling it like light technique, right? Because it's obvious. You just look at it, and it's light. And it's called light. So it should be the speed of light. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? Like, it should be the speed of light. It looks like light. It's called light. It functions like light. I mean, so therefore, the conclusion is it's moving at the speed of light. Now, I don't want to say this puts the JJK verse at light speed until we see how characters react to this. Mahoraga is an exception because Mahoraga could simply, and as crazy as it sounds, I guess it's possible, he could adapt to the speed of light. He could adapt to it and in some way have a counter and be able to react to it. But what we care about is Gojo, Yuji, Prime Yuji, and Sukuna. How would they react to light speed? How would they react to it? Because, yeah, see, that's the thing. As Gojo was about to say, that's exactly what I'm about to say. His attack is light speed, but not Darra himself. Is exactly the same thing I'm going to say. If Mahoraga adapts the speed of light, and Mahoraga starts, like, moving at light speed, that... How can I say? That's a separate thing compared to Gojo and Sukuna because he's adapted for that. Mahoraga doesn't count. Thus we can't say the JJK verse has light speed, but it doesn't mean Sukuna and Gojo are light speed. It doesn't mean that. Now, if Darra moves at light speed, that is going to be a different question. We don't know if he's moving at light speed. It's possible. It's just his technique. But for all we know, next chapter, this might happen, this might not happen. Darra might actually just like turn into light or just move with light cloaked around him. Morning, bro, so verse upscale, yeah. So, if that happens, if Darra begins to move at the speed of light, that still doesn't put Gojo and Sukuna at level. But the thing is, Yuji is going to be the key factor. I don't think Yuji's going to be I think he's going to be stronger than Gojo and Sukuna, but I don't think he's going to be too far off from them. I don't think he's going to be thousands of times stronger and faster, right? If Yuji reacts to the speed of light, if he reacts to this technique, or Darra moving at light speed, mainly the technique, if he reacts to the technique, that would put the JJK verse at light speed, which makes no sense. It shouldn't be the case, because we got like Mach 3 being hyped up as this like godlike speed that was insane. So to go from Mach 3, so what is the Mach of light? Like how many Machs is light? Let me check that. How many Machs is the speed of light? It's something crazy. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. It is to go from like Mach 3 being so impressive to Mach 874,000. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. But if Yuji or somebody were to react to this technique, which is called light, it looks like light, it functions like light, then Yuji's light speed. It's so crazy. We don't know if it's going to happen. It could be the case where he tries to fire on Yuji and Yuji can't react, like it's actually too fast for him. But if Yuji is able to perceive it or react to it, like we are in for some crazy JJK scaling. Dear God. Like this goes from... Oh. Congratulations, Buddha. Thank you, Steady Fast Hudson. Thank you for subscribing. Hope you enjoy the channel. Hey, and Mario's like, Kaio, how are you? I am getting by. You know what? That's like the most political answer I can say. Life is not too great. Getting by though. I hope you guys are doing it. How are you guys by the way? I hope you guys are good. Think Gege about it. I always gotta be honest, but whatever. Sorry. This comment is hilarious. Wait. It's like his attack is light speed since light itself, but he cannot implement his attack at light speed. That's a very fair point, but I guess maybe I articulate, like maybe the way I said it is bad. What I'm trying to say is if Yuji comes in and Yuji reacts to his techniques that are light speed, that is going to be really crazy. Like, that is going to really up the scaling of everybody, Sukuna and Gojo. Because I know he's going to be stronger than Sukuna and Gojo. I don't think he's going to be that far off. Like, I don't think he's going to be so much stronger than both of them. You know what I mean? So if he can react to the speed of light, then who's to say Gojo and Sukuna can't? Which doesn't make any sense at all. Like, guys, just so you know, please don't, like, misinterpret this. Like, I know this doesn't make sense from a power scaling and inverse explanation. It makes no sense. But if that were to happen, man, I don't know. Like, poor Kashima. Actually, Capybara, you remind me of the insane Hikaru reacting to the speed of lightning, to lightning speed, which is still not the speed of light. Let me show. What Mach is lightning? So, like, here we go. So, lightning can be between 300 and 300,000 plus, and average is 1,280, which is still like, okay, divide 1,280 by 3, what is it, roughly 400 and something, like 400 and, I don't know, 33 or something, 430 something, Mach. No, times, sorry, 430 times faster than how Naoya was moving. That's how fast Kashima's attack was. And Hikari just reacts to it. Like, Hikari, dude, this guy actually reacts to it. Which is contentious. Like, by the whole Hikari reacting to the speed of light is, like, here and there. You can either agree with it. When it's 16 coming out, we got, funny enough, like 15, 16 hours. It's actually close to it. But if it's morning for you, if you're in America, it's tonight. But for me, it's next morning. Oh, Eternal Flame. One of the most goated YouTubers out there, who recently put out an insanely long 7-hour Invincible What If. Absolute legend for that. And again, check out Eternal Flame for great what ifs for JJK. Absolutely great. JJK has been known for having inconsistent speeds all over the place. I hope Mach 3 Kaisen dies in Modulo. Hey, thanks again for the 5 Canadian. Shout Canada as well. And sup, how you doing? I mean, honestly, Eternal Flame, like, the problem I have is, like, how it was hyped up. Like, Mach 3 being this, like, mythical, legendary speed. Where is it? Is it in this chapter? Is it here? Who knows? Let's see, okay? So, chapter 991, nope. I'll show you the feat, where it's like, Naoya goes Mach 3 and, like, everyone's shitting their pants. Like, the narrator's going crazy. Look at this. So Naoya's moving so fast, and then Maki's like shocked. She's like shocked. She sees it at least, but she's shocked. And then the narrator hypes it. It hypes it. Mach 3 is like this insane legendary feat. And this is supposed to be like a Maki who's awakened. I guess she's not on like she hasn't done her second awakening, but she's still strong. Like, she's still very strong. So if like he basically hit her with speed. Because, like, he's building speed with weight with speed, like damage for speed. And then it does that, and then all of a sudden you're telling me, like, Hikari sees lightning or something, and then potentially we're going to have light speed characters. I don't know what is going on with the JJK scaling, man. Like, there are barely... You know Mach 3? Oh, yeah, it does suck for cross-verse matches. Like, barely any matchups I can do. Pretty much, like you're saying, Eternal Flame, it's either just Gojo or Sukuna. And Sukuna's always go to him just popping his domain fast enough. Gojo, yeah, the Infinity, like, carries Gojo and what cross versus, and I agree with you. Like, I've done cross versus videos, like even Naruto versus Sukuna. I'll show you this wrong. Naruto versus Gojo. Sorry, Naruto versus Gojo. Oh wait, I just dropped a very important, like the little pin that you take the phone out, like the SIM card. There it is. Okay, I got it, guys. It's okay. This. I don't know if you guys can see it. Dude, if I lost this, it's over, and I have a copy, so I need to make sure I got that. But yeah, where would my video... I mean, I hope it appears somewhere here. Let's see. Oh, I guess not. I guess... Unfortunately, no. I gotta write Kaio Breeze. It truly is what it is. Kaio Breeze. This one. So Gojo versus... And the only reason it's possible is because of the Infinity. Like, the Infinity really helps Gojo in versus. I remember that one, yeah. Still, Chao again. Appreciate Eternal Flame. Absolute legend. Thank you. Kakashi easily smokes Gojo. I mean, if he's got like a Kamui Mangekyo Sharingan, then possibly, potentially. I'll say potentially. Don't even care if JJK wins. It would just be more fun. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There's a theory that's been speculating that it has to do with Diskuten passed down ability. A theory for wait. I didn't. Is there more to that? Juan Del Anochi. I fucked up that name. I hope I said something right. Sorry about that. Infinity and 0.2 domain. They carry the series. Like the only way Sukuna wins any versus battle, it's either catches somebody off guard with a world cutting slash, or pops the domain and the other person just watches. Like the other character just watches and doesn't realize what's happening. That's the only way. I'm talking about since none of the allies are aware of domains. Aliens, perhaps the strength, and we don't know yet. It hasn't been talked about. Like things like binding vows have been confirmed, the aliens don't know. Cursed spirits have been confirmed, the aliens don't know. Those have been confirmed. Domains have not been confirmed. It's interesting, but at not one point, domains were never said. And Cross witnessed Maru's simple domain, and he didn't have a comment about that. So that's the oddest part for me, which makes me think they have domain. By the way, this manga, the Bugle Call Song of War, is so good. Like, I'm already caught up, because Viz doesn't have all the chapters. I caught up on some insanely sketchy website. I don't even know how it exists, but like, it is so good. So good, man. What an amazing manga. It gets pretty strange, but you know. Hey, Greedy, good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? What about reverse curse technique? I hope they have it. It would be very strange if the aliens didn't have it. Because that girl said that she can't use reverse curse technique on them, because like their physiology and biology is different. But that doesn't say other aliens can't use it. Maybe they just couldn't use it on Cross, like the same reason they couldn't use it on Inumaki's hand and Angel, you know? So, you know, hey, it's good to see you as well, Ghost. Good to see you. Like, we have, Cross is watching this whole... Actually, wait, I don't know, actually. When does Cross start watching this? So, here, so it's not confirmed in that chapter. When does Cross start watching? Has he been watching the whole time, or did he just start watching here? Let's see. However, okay, so this is the thing. So Cross I don't know if he started watching or if he's been watching before. You know what, actually, I can't say as a fair argument for them not knowing about domains before. Because there's nothing here. Like, there's no reaction from thinking about the domain. He may have reacted, he may not have. But I think they should have domains. It would just be way too strange if they didn't. Honest to God. Way too strange. And then I don't know how that would scale, like, you know, Darra is supposed to be, you know, Gojo and Sukuna's level, the threat of this level, and he doesn't even have, like, a simple domain. It would just suck if he didn't. But, I mean, if they don't, it would make sense as well. I mean, we know that Cross always knows when Maru uses technique. That could be the case, yeah. Like, he may have just came after his technique starts to be used. So that could be the case as well. Why the chapter getting leaked? When the chapter getting leaked. Don't worry, hey, CG, if you're just here for the leaks, come back in 15 hours. I'll have a leaks video out at that time. That is when it's coming out. Don't worry about not being his first stream. Dude, this is for your own entertainment, and it's only if you want. It's purely for your entertainment. Like, it's always your choice if you want to be in it. Again, good luck with your study. That's way more important than Jujutsu Kaisen leaks. Like, JJK will always exist. Those things will always exist. Your study and exams never come back. So, good luck. Good luck on your exam, CG. But yeah. Do you think Prime Yuta could take down Darra? I don't know how strong Prime Yuta became. Now, if Prime Yuta really became stronger than Gojo and Sukuna, because Gojo said the next generation is going to surpass me, then that would be crazy if that actually happened. But we'll see where that goes. Gojo's domain can cook most characters. I mean, unless they counter it, you're not wrong. I mean, he even cooked Sukuna. Sukuna barely got grazed by it, and that still affected him. Yes, the leaks are tomorrow morning for me in my time zone. But if you're in America, the leaks are tonight. Yes, the leaks are tonight if you're in America. Well, it depends on where in America. I think West Coast Americans. Sukuna are both Americans, actually. Time's not so different. Just to carry your way to passing a score. I guess that's possible as well. But yeah. Gali. Okay, now you have to be American after that one. I think Yuta is second to Gojo. I mean, we don't know how strong. We don't know how strong Prime Yuta is. That's the interesting thing. Prime Yuta really could be crazy, you know? Really and truly. But, yeah. My goat Takaba tanks Infinity Void. Not impossible. It might fuck him up. If it hits him before Takaba can even think of something funny, it might just like fry his brain and he can't think of anything funny to counter it. I think Infinity Void would kill him. 14 to 15 hours is good. This is a good time, man. Enjoy it. Yeah. Sukuna Let's see. Sukuna counted because he has an open domain, but that's not the case with a crossover. Dude, imagine. Everyone thinks Dabra doesn't have a domain. What are we gonna do if Dabra does have a domain? And it's like an open domain as well. Everyone's saying the aliens don't, but if he pops that, I swear to God. By the way, I wanna, because I always do this every stream. It's just interesting to do. I don't want to go over my tweets. Dude, I got cooked. I got cooked by this tweet. I put this tweet out and I didn't think anything of it. I left it there and I came back like a day later. You can see literally I came back this morning, a day later. It's been 20 hours. And I just saw like, Jesus Christ, I got which, you know, what do you guys I think it seems like a very unpopular take. It seems like people don't agree with me. Listen, just because people don't agree, I'll still stand by my take. It's an opinion. That's okay. But I understand people disagree. People really disagreed. Holy shit. But I said like it was Gege who failed Megami as a character, not Megami. I got cooked. Holy shit, man. I got absolutely cooked. In any case, yeah. I mean, you know, we have like the classic tweets. By the I can actually reply. I think you guys may have noticed, but in my videos, I am replying to you guys. By the way, Solomon is here. You can see him in the chat as well. Shout out Solomon. Dude, I actually replied to some of your comments with voice messages. Really interesting feature JJK has. But yeah, like, wow, what? This is just peak. Do you think? I don't think JJK Modulo is gonna reach this level of peak, but it might. Voice reply is great. Megami needs more development. It's tragic. Megami is a favorite character. Satsuki is downfall. Yeah. Gojo vs Sukuna fight is the greatest in Shonen. What's your opinion? I think it is one of the greatest, which is a very high bar. Like, for me to say that means it was very good. Like, I really think it was one of the greatest fights. Honest to God. Let me just check that. And there we go. Cool. But yeah, again, I will say, what is going to happen in these next leaks is going to be very crazy. You know, it's very interesting. Everyone kept saying, I'm away from the leaks. I'm not talking about the leaks. Dude, this chapter came out and everybody and their mother was reading the leak. Everyone just stopped instantly. All it took was Mahoraga, man. All it took was Mahoraga and everybody folded. Which it's funny to see, but it's a bit tragic as well. Yeah, I got cooked right here. Anyway. We need Uyu backstory. I don't think we'll get Uyu's backstory unless we get either a sequel or a completely different spin-off manga, which is possible. That could be very possible. But yeah. I mean, if Dabra doesn't have a domain, light speed, feats would be sure hits. I mean, sure hit doesn't matter about the speed of light, because the sure hit spawns on you, right? So it doesn't matter if something's speed of light or not. Like, a sure hit is, it's so odd to say, it's not faster than light, but it's faster than light. Maybe a better way to say it is a sure hit is better than light speed. That might be a better way to say it. Because it spawns on you. Like, it literally just exists. The object, whatever the sure hit is, it begins to exist on you, or it's undodgeable. It's one of the two. Like, for example, Jacob's Ladder, when it was a sure hit, it's just undodgeable. Like, there's no way to dodge it. You can do anything you want as fast as you are. It's guaranteed to hit you. It's, like, locked in. Whereas some techniques just spawn on you, for example, Dagon's domain, right? Where he summoned like the fishes, and the fishes just spawned on you. Like, or Naoya's domain. Naoya's domain expansion, like it spawned on your cells and it hit them. So, Perfect Sphere as well. Yeah, Perfect Sphere is crazy. Mahoraga is the greatest hype tool. It's so funny seeing the memes where Mahoraga adapts to being a fraud. Because, like, Mahoraga really and truly has lost every fight he's ever been involved in. Like, every one-on-one fight Mahoraga has lost. Yet he's still, like, hyped up as a legend, hyped up as a beast, the strongest. Like, it's like he's adapted to the fraud allegations and he's beaten them, like he's counted them. He's adapted to them, which is crazy. Spawnami, but since no JJK characters anything approach the speed of light, it's guaranteed to Dabra has that. Yeah, if Dabra's techniques, which I think they are, the speed of light, until it's said otherwise. If it said like Dabra's technique is light, but it doesn't move as fast as light, boom. Okay, Dabra's technique is not confirmed speed of light. But if it doesn't say anything, as far as I know, until it's said otherwise, until anything is said by the narrator, or somebody, or Dabra himself, I'm going to consider his technique light speed. His technique. Himself, that's like up in the air. That's like 50-50. He either could or couldn't be. We don't know. But his technique is light speed, because it's light. We see it's light, it's called light, and light moves at the speed of light. You know, that is, for example, it's like I don't know what to say. Let's say someone has the ability to like transform into a cheetah, like he's a full cheetah, and he's able to run, and then like he's running really fast, and then someone's saying, no, actually, that cheetah, the guy transformed the cheetah, he's not moving as fast as the cheetah. It's not confirmed. It's not confirmed. Like, dude, it's a cheetah. That's how fast cheetahs move. Like, I don't know, 80 kilometers an hour. I don't know what the speed of a cheetah is, but whatever it is, that's how fast the guy's moving, because that's how fast cheetahs run. That's what's the same thing of Dabura's technique. Unless we're told otherwise. Like, unless there's like a dialogue somewhere where like, he may have transformed into a cheetah, but he only has half the speed of a cheetah. Like, until it's said blatantly, we're right to assume that a cheetah is moving at the speed of a cheetah. And in that case, light is moving at the speed of light, until said otherwise. Which it could be. It could very well be. Gege might be like, oh shit, I don't want to... Because Gege is writing the story. Gege is drawing the dialogues, but Yuji is the one drawing it. Like you can see here, it says the artist is Yuji. Here, art by Yuji, story by Gege. And there's even like author comments where many times Yuji has said like even Gege is tired, and even Gege has author comments as well. I don't know why a lot of people are missing those things. But yeah. You're not wrong, but light has mass, which isn't able to light speed. What I think is going on, by the way, so Libo Greasy, interesting name. I think what's going on is there's a combination of two things. Because what might be happening is he's applying his technique, which has mass. This translation is bad. Like I'll show you the better translation. Give me a second, guys. Which is... I can show you two other scans which are better than... Viz's scans. Where's TCB? Oh, I think I misspoke. Viz is bad. TCB has got the better translation. So let me show you here. So blank is an ancient technique that possesses actual mass, right? It has mass, whatever this blank technique is. And then once again here, in another translation, it's a killing intent that possesses actual mass. So both times it has mass. It's physically got mass. I think what's going on is Dabura is combining his light and he's putting that mass on the light. I think he's like double comboing it, which is going to be tough for Mahoraga because he's not just adapting to light. He's not just adapting to this blank technique, which isn't even human. He's adapting to two things that are combined at the same time. I think maybe that's a way it would still have light speed, but it has like this almost like magical mass because it's coming from cursed energy. So it's a lightsaber, pretty much. Yeah. Dabura versus John Werry, who wins? Dude, you just said John Werry, and that triggered my PTSD. Jesus Christ. I never want to see or hear John Werry ever again. Oh my god. Not John Werry, man. Not John Werry. Oh, congratulations, brothers. Where's my YouTube channel? YouTube. There we go, Kaya Breeze. Who subscribed? Wait, did I miss it? Wait, someone named Flashback. Oh, subscribed. And then someone else subscribed. Rank the goat, and somebody Flashback. Thank you guys for subscribing. It is much appreciated. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And someone else. Holy shit, that's like 3 in a row. Fred Dio as well. Thank you 3 for subscribing. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream and the videos. Hope you like it. Thanks. Damn, we got 130 people. What the fuck? Why are there so many people in it? Well, thanks for coming by, guys. Wow. Hey, Noodle. Good to see you, Noodle Man. Why didn't John just quit? John isn't translating this. The translator is not John Werry. Let me show you. It's translated by him. Andrea McKnight, which is doing a better job. He's doing a way better job than John Werry. God bless. Or him or her. Andrea might be a woman's name. Whoever they are, like, they're doing way better than John Werry ever did. So shout out this person. Thank God it's not John Werry anymore. But yeah, have you read Chojin X? I used to read it, but I dropped it a while ago. It's very good. The point of what was I trying to say before? Yeah, John Werryism. John Werry terrorism. My channel trailer. Like, I'll show you customized channel. Wait, I cannot show that. I don't think I can. That's Korea Studio. Yeah, I almost leaked things I cannot show. Yeah, actually, I think I can show that. No, I can't. I don't know. I think I can. But if you see the trailer of my channel, it's actually a video talking about the mistranslations of JJK. Kaio Breeze mistranslations JJK. Here we go. Like, this video, I would actually recommend if you guys have not seen it, because like this video is something that age doesn't matter about. Like, age doesn't matter. Like, you can watch it anytime. But like, I go over so many like incorrect translations by the Viz showing the Japanese, like so many of them. Like it's actually crazy. Like it is one hell of a video, I will say, and I would recommend checking it out, honestly. But yeah, it just goes to show you how John Wary butchered, like absolutely butchered it. Jesus Christ. But yeah. The real strongest Jujutsu Wary, true, it could still be light speed if he moves at light and natural speed first. That's what I think is going on, yeah. I think it's like a natural speed of light, and then the technique is giving it actual mass. I think that is what's going on. And then thus it has like the speed of light, but plus like this mass added from this killing intent, right? I think I tried to like look into does light have mass, and I even posted on Twitter. I'll show you my post, and I got kind of like people with physics started applying, and it's like more confusing than you initially thought. So here's where's the post? Let me find it here, right? So like I found this out. So I was like, light does not have rest mass, and it doesn't have any weight, but it has like a zero rest mass, but it has mass. And then people arguing like, you know, all these formulas and physics in the replies, like even if it doesn't have rest mass, it does have mass, and like that's not how physics works. And I'm trying to like, it's more complicated than I thought. But all I can say is that the only possible way I can see it is it moves at the speed of light, and Darra just combos both the techniques to just make it way stronger as well. He adds that killing intent mass, like artificial almost thing, or like coating the light or combining it together so speed isn't dropped. That could be very incredible. Why would it state 2 curse techniques? Wouldn't it be 1? I think he's combining 2 of them. I think that's what's going on. Like you can have 2 techniques and utilize them both. I think we saw, what's his name, Kenjaku do that, for example. Kenjaku like is always using his brain technique to like be in somebody's body, and at the same time he's using another technique. Like even Yuta did that. Yuta like was using, Yuta was using 3 techniques. He was using he's using 4 techniques. Holy shit. Wait, Yuta was going crazy, dude. Yuta, all of this is simultaneous, by the way. All it's at the same time. He was utilizing copy. At the same time, congratulations, Buddha's Gavin Romeo. Thank you for subscribing, Gavin Romeo. A lot of people are subscribing. Thanks, guys. That's very nice. Hope you guys enjoy the channel and the stream. For Yuta, sorry. Yuta was utilizing copy, and and we know it was copy because he still had that 5-minute time limit even after the domain expansion. Yeah, copy was active the whole time. Then he had my best of Furendo. Wait, then he had body swap, which was also active. No, but he had like Kenjaku's body hop, and then he had the limitless, and then 6 sizes like an attribute or whatever. He was activating 3 techniques at the same time. It's possible, but can he fly? Thank you, Chari. I cannot say that name. I'll just say Charizard 91. I'll say it like that. But thanks for the 2. Thank you very much, and I appreciate the support on the channel. It's very kind of you. Thank you. How can he fly? Oh, you said how can he fly? Now, you know, for this one, I'm gonna go to one of the GOAT artists, Boku no Color. Where is Boku? I can go to following and find it like that, because I mean, it's a bit tricky on if he's flying or not. Because one of the panels it looks like he could be flying. Another one, he might not be. Boku no Color, where are you? When did I follow Boku no Color? I am not sure. Here we go, Boku no Color. Shout out thing. Go in name, Greedy Arts. I will make no comment, and I will not say that. I'll just say Charizard. That's all I will say. Here we go. So, maybe it's not Boku no. I saw somebody do like Darra's art where they show a close-up. It's like fan art, right? And you can see he's standing on the light. I guess this is beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful art. But I guess it might be better if I show you here. What it looks like is Darra is standing on his light. Because he's like combined his 2 techniques, and he's given like this artificial magical light around, mass or weight. Specifically, actually, he's given weight to the light. He's standing on it in that way. That's how he's able to do it. So I think he's standing on the light. But you're not wrong, Charizard, gotta be very careful, on how he could be flying. Now, I don't know. It could be possible he jumped up in the sky, and he activated his technique, and the technique, like, because he's firing it down, that's keeping him up. So he's not flying. He's kind of like staying afloat because his technique is like firing light beams down. That could be a possibility right there. Because if he could fly, I don't see why he would feel the need to do this. He could fly. We don't know yet. He could fly, and this could simply just be like, he could just be farming aura right now, but at least at this point he was standing in the light, and at this point I think he was being like boosted up. I think he jumped up and he was staying afloat because of his technique like pushing him up. I think that's what's going on. We need a 6 Eyes used to break down Dabura's technique. That would be amazing. How would the 6 Eyes even perceive Dabura's technique? I really wonder. Like the light, whatever, the light would be easy for it to be perceived, but the other part, the blank, I think he just dumped, added, yeah, exactly. Super Saiyan said exactly the same thing as me. He's standing on his technique, exactly. I think he's literally the same thing, Super Saiyan. Maybe he removed the mass on himself and just... Wait. I don't think it can go... Wait, that's not possible. What if it's technique reversal? Could he do... I didn't think about that. Could he do technique reversal? Let me go to the TCB to show you. Hey, again! Charizard. Once again, thank you. That is very nice. Thank you so much, Charizard. Thanks for the 5. That is very sweet. Thank you. If he can give massive killing intent, can he take it away from himself with pacifism? Maybe that's why he's so calm all the time. That was literally what I was about to say. So perfect time for the narration. I think it could be possible with technique reversal, right? So to go into, exactly like Toast just replied as well. Here. If they have technique reversal, which would only be possible if they had positive energy and reverse custom technique, which they should have. They should have that. I think they should. Blank is an ancient and vast technique that possesses mass. So you couldn't have said it better. I didn't think about it like pacifism, honestly. I was just thinking the reversal would just be like to remove mass. Like it could take mass away. But you're right, like instead of it being slaughter instinct and killing intent, it could actually just be pacifism. Where I wonder, like, maybe it's not... I think Dabura's personality himself might just be a calm person. I think he's just like a chill guy. Like, Dabura is just a chill guy, but it would be very interesting if he could actually pacify people like that. Like, make people calmer. That could be very interesting if he had technique reversal. And in the same way, he could fly that way. If he could reverse the technique, and instead of it possessing mass, like, it could just, like, remove mass or something, right? And then he could just start flying. Thanks again, Charizard, for the 2 and the 5. That is very sweet. Thank you for supporting the channel. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, and JC. Very short and simple name. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy the channel. I hope you like the stream. But yeah, technique reversal would be insane. I'm still disappointed we never got technique reversal for Shrine. Some things just don't make sense. Like, never seeing a maximum for Gojo's technique. Never seeing a maximum for Sukuna's technique. There's just no reason why they wouldn't have a maximum. There's just no reason, you know? Oh, this technique is an Undertale reference? That's a good one, yeah. Like, it's just so strange to me how neither of them had a maximum, and neither of them also had domain, how can I say, technique reversal. Gojo had. So Gojo had the blue, reverse it becomes the red. Where is Sukuna's technique reversal? He should have one. I mean, maybe you could argue like some techniques don't have it, or it's not possible, or it's not useful. That's just not true. I'm sure the reversal of slashing, which would be stitching things together or uncutting things, like that would be insanely useful. That would have so many uses. Like, honest to God, that could be incredibly good. Like, there would be at least one time he would have been able to use that, especially in a fight. Like, imagine if you could stitch things together, especially someone of Sukuna's level and intellect and experience, like, just what he could do with that in combat. Like, he could just stitch, like, literally, let's say Gojo closes his hands together, Sukuna uses technique, and he, like, stitches Gojo's hands together, and he, like, can't open it. He just starts beating on it. Like, that's the bare minimum of what he could probably do with technique reversal. And then reversing, like, the flames, so instead he could get, like, water. I know it wouldn't be as destructive, but it would still have its uses. Like, he could still utilize it in some way. Sukuna with a glue gun, dismantle and blind, pretty much. I hope, like, the best thing I can hope for is if we see Yuji utilize the reversal. If we see Yuji stitching people and other things together. That could be awesome if we see that. And by the way, I do want to say the fan art as well. Let me show you, not that one here. Shout out people for being here in the stream. Let me go to the, I'm about to leave a like on my own stream. Yes, I did. Damn straight. I'm sorry I had to do that, guys. Let me come here. So the art as well is by, how can I say, Seiyaman. So shout out, like seriously, go give him some love, give him some credit. I've given him credit, sorry. Give him some love and just, you know, it's very good art. It's very good. I can say. I'm saying it because he only has I don't know how he only has 100 followers when he's this good at drawing. Or she, I don't really know. I'm pretty sure it's a guy though. But yeah, absolutely beautiful art right here. But yeah, Gojo is the GOAT. He doesn't care about aura. Kaio, he's saying that two techniques can't be used independently. They can't. No, they can be used independently. So okay, I don't want to I don't want people to have misunderstanding. I think light and blank can both be used independently. Had to watch 3 ads before. 3 ads? Wait, why? Hold on a second. Why is that the case? Because I haven't inserted ads myself. I've left on like automatic, but I put on like the lowest setting. There's like 3 levels of ad. There's like low, like conservative, which is middle, and like high. I put on the low. I'm surprised they gave you 3. The fuck? I'm sorry to hear that, Skull Knight. That actually it makes me upset because like I didn't even put so many on. So I'm very sorry about that. Wow. I'm glad you're here, though, Skull Knight. Good to see you. Wow, nice to see you. Sorry, what was I saying? I think you can use these techniques individually. I just think when it's combined, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be so crazy when it's combined. Yeah, YouTube ads are crazy. I remember like 4 years ago, you at least had the option of it being like unskippable or skippable, like before a video, after. Then I think, was it 3 years ago? I think at like some point 3 years ago or something, 2 years ago, it just stopped changing, and now like people are literally forced to have that, even if you turn ads off. And then even now, this is crazy to me, by the way, because I took a year off YouTube. I'll let you guys know about this, because maybe someone has a YouTube, so maybe you know, but I imagine most people aren't. So I can let you know like these little secrets that nobody else knows. In YouTube, you have always had the option of manually putting ads. Like if a video is a certain length, you can put more ads. Like everyone knows that already. Now I took a year off YouTube. If you guys remember, I took 9 months, I think, off YouTube. Because like JJK ended and I just was burnt out, so I just took some time off. Now when I came back to YouTube, I came back in September, right? It was really interesting because you could still put manual ads, but it changed. Now it was like if you put manual ads, even if you put it or don't put it, it doesn't matter. Like it's the odds of it showing are probably going to be like very, very low. It's like it got a big warning. It's like this is probably not going to show because now they just do it automatically. Like it's crazy to me. It's actually insane to me. They just automatically put it, which at least it's helpful for me. Like I don't need to like think, oh, where am I going to put this ad, that, or that? Like they just do it automatically. But it's pretty fucked up because usually I always try to limit it to like, okay, if a video is, okay, let's say 10 minutes, that's 3 ads, right? I could be an asshole and put 6 or 7. I swear to God, I didn't mean to say that. I swear to God, I did not mean to say that meme. I swear to God. I was going to say 6. I swear to God, I could put like 6 or something, but I tried to put 3. But if a video is like 14 minutes, for example, 15, then I can already see it in the chat. Oh, it's over. But yeah. But for example, that's my choice. Oh, damn, the chat's cooked. It's over. I'm sorry. Like, but for example, I put 15 minutes. Personal. This is my personal choice. I tried to put like 4, maybe 5, right? Other YouTubers might put more. They might put less. Because if it's 8 minutes, you get the option of 4. If it's 10, I think you get like 6 or 7. Like, no, I'm not saying it's a joke. It's just like that. But yeah. Now I don't even have a choice anymore. Now it's like automatically. Even if I wanted to put more or less, it genuinely doesn't matter. They're like, we're doing this automatically. If you try to do it manually, the ads are just not going to show, just period. Like, it's crazy to me. It's actually insane to me. Like, as the years have gone by, like less and less of a choice has been given to us. First, it was like the type of ads we could show. Before, it was like you could choose if it was unskippable or skippable. Now, it's been years, we don't have that choice. And then now it's like even the placement or how many, like, dude, I YouTube, oh my goodness. No problem, you deserve revenue. It's not about that. It's not like, I just wish like it could just be like it was like 4 or 5 years ago, you know, when at least like I could choose to not show certain like unskippable ads. All of them would be skippable. Or like, for example, especially with like it being automatic now, when I came back in September, that was the most stupid one to me. Like, really? That was just ridiculous to me. Like, they just do it automatically. But yeah, YouTube, it's not just YouTube, Skull. I think it's like a state of every social media is absolutely cooked. Maru Cross, sorry, I went so off topic. Let me come back to this. Congratulations, Budaza, Pedro, Henrique, I don't know how to say it. Pedro, shout out Pedro. Thank you for subscribing. I do hope you're enjoying the channel. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you. Can Mahito come back and manipulate Sumerians to kill humans? That would be insane. I keep saying that, like, dude, if Mahito comes back, I swear to God, they are going to revere him as an actual deity or god. That, dude, and I feel like there's just, it was shown for a reason, dude. Mahito was shown for a reason. I swear, if JJK Modulo ends, and this panel of Mahito means nothing, I'm gonna lose my damn mind, alright? Let me come here. Like, where is it? Here. Damn, so it's not him after all. And we see Mahito is right there in the afterlife, right? Let me do it like that. Like, dude, it's Mahito. It showed him in Tsurugi's dream. He has to come back for something. Now, whether this is related to Tsurugi himself, whether this is related to Yuji, or this could be related to Cross, because Cross is dying and he might appear halfway there. By the way, this is always funny to me, how Cross was like faking being Maru. It was so funny how he pulled the smile. This was honestly one of the funniest things in such, it made me dying of laughter. This was just great. But yeah, it's definitely a setup for the next JJK project. Trust Twin. You know what? Actually, holy shit, Gradios, that's true. I would love it. I would love it if we don't get Mahito in JJK Modulo. Because exactly like Greedy Arts is saying, if he never appears again, that would actually confirm to me we're getting either another spin-off or a JJK sequel. Because this would be foreshadowing for something, and it might be what's coming next. So, you know, actually, holy shit, I hope we don't see Mahito. Now, watch this next chapter, we're going to see Mahito, man, I swear to God. Hi, Kaio. Hey, Francis. What's up? I saw you last stream as well. And chat, is the spoilers tonight? Yes. If you're in America, it's tonight, if you're in America. If you're in, like, another country, it's not tonight. So for me, it's going to be tomorrow morning. In American time, it'll be late night for America. Exactly, it's probably going to be 12, maybe 13, like 13, 14 hours from now. But yeah. Mahito's Secret Villain. Chapter 16 is the last chapter of the year. Is it? Oh, right, because I think we'll still get the spoilers for 17, though. I think we'll still get it. Like, this always happens during Christmas, where there's, like, a week break because of, like, the holidays and New Year's and Christmas, but we still get the leaks for the 2-week chapter ahead. It's, like, such a unique thing. It's always been like this. But you're right. It'll be the last official release will be 16. Officially. You're right. But, yeah. If Gojo vs Sukuna fight makes a movie, oh, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely crazy. They need to make it a movie. It's the perfect length for a movie. I think we'll just have a conversation with whoever dies in Modulo. You think so? I don't know. Like, I think as long as he doesn't appear, that would be great. I think if he just doesn't appear, then it's like, damn, that means we're getting a sequel. It means we're getting a part 2, and then we could just be hopeful for that, you know? But yeah, so can Mahito work to the Lumilians? How do you say? There's 2 translations for it. To fight humans, because they think Mahito is a Kalian. I mean, Mahito damn well, like, because even though Kalyans and curses aren't the same, they're very close. They're so similar that they literally treat them as the same. Like, even the whole reason Darra versus Yuka fight is happening is because they don't want them to kill cursed spirits. So it doesn't matter if they're, like, a bit different or technically the same. Like, it's the fact that they're considered the same by the Lumilians, right? Now, if Mahito, he would be a, like, Kalyan in their eyes, right? Who can speak, think, communicate, talk. They are going to revere Mahito as an actual deity and god. Like, seriously, it is going to be crazy, and he could just manipulate them to do whatever he wants. Unless Yuji comes in, and then Yuji should be the closest thing to a Kalyan. Yuji should be closer to a Kalyan than even a cursed spirit. Because a Kalyan, their bodies don't disappear when they die. I'll show you. It's chapter 12, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yes, chapter 12. Here we go. Wait, let me just... Do you think Yuji stopped aging at 15? I think it happened later because we see he grew. We see when we see Yuji in the crowd, he's much taller. So he definitely grew, probably during his prime, right? So we can see, like, if that was truly a Kalyan, the strain in those eyes would be greater than what you're feeling. So you can see, like, curses aren't... They're close, but they're not exactly. Look at the corpse. It disappeared. So clearly, Kalyans don't disappear. They have physical bodies like the death paintings, right? They have physical bodies that don't disappear. And what I wanted to say was, I want to show you that one. Where did I talk about it? Yuji is a Kalyan, right? So I think it's this video, because I don't know where I'm going to find the thing on my laptop. The panel, let me try find it here. Because I know I showed it here somewhere. Yuji is a Kalyan, Black Flash. Yep. Did I really not show it here? Damn. I guess I will just find it myself like this. So if I'm not mistaken, that chapter was chapter... hidden inventory. Was it around here? 59? I know, I think it was 60. I think it was 60 or 61. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was 60 or 61. We'll come here. So I'll show you what I'm trying to say as well. Like why death paintings, and by extension Yuji, are closer to Kalyans than things. So first of all, their bodies don't disappear. And second of all, the eye strain. But look at what happens to the body of a death painting when they die compared to a cursed spirit. So because it even shocks Yuji and Nobara. Why hasn't he disappeared yet? They aren't cursed spirits. They are flesh and blood. And it sounds like, because how can I say, death paintings aren't humans and they're not cursed spirits. They're like a strange mix in between, and they're almost like something new. They're like literally something completely different, like almost like an evolution or a different species. And it seems like the Kalyans are the same. They are flesh and blood as well when they die, like the actual flesh and blood. This actually makes me think that the death paintings, and by extension Yuji, would be the closest thing to. So if they see Yuji, either two things are going to happen. Either they're going to revere him as a god, or they're going to think he's an abomination. I think abomination would be better writing, but seeing Yuji as a god would be the cool option though. For sure. So I'll open this here, and then you can see. And I'll show you this panel as well, because some people are thinking Yuji's in a death painting. What are you talking about, Kaya? I'll show you here. That's what I thought. My body allows me to convert Kasen into blood. If Yuji absorbs our brothers, he should gain a body capable of that. So Yuji, confirmed, means he has the body of a death painting. Like, straight confirmed, the same as Choso and his brothers. Like, and we see that evident by the fact that he can do something humans can't do and only death paintings can do. We see Yuji convert his cursed energy into blood. Humans can't do that. And then we later see it when he's in Sukuna's domain expansion. He does something, again, humans cannot do. Like, blood manipulation users who humans cannot do this. I'll show you. Sukuna, when does he pop his domain? Was it this chapter? We'll go over it here. So you can see, like, Sukuna pops his incomplete domain, right? And we see it coming here, like it's incomplete. And then the domain expansion hits Yuji. It slices his leg off. But just like a death painting, this blood manipulation users can't do this. It's still attached to him, and he reattaches it right here. He's got the physiology of a death painting. So they are going to sense it and see it like Yuji is either going to be a god or an abomination. I cannot wait to see which it's going to be. That's crazy, or you still remember this chapter. Yeah, I talk about it so often though. Maybe that's the reason, yeah. But I think that is a good way. No new 6 eyes users? There could be. There could be a 6. No, there should always be one 6 eyes user, but he probably doesn't have the Limitless. 6 eyes and Limitless is every 400 years. By the way, it was confirmed. I don't know why people are saying there's only one Limitless user. It was confirmed that, let me show you here. Like, there are multiple Limitless users, even at the same time. Like, Gege says in a data book, like, at the same time, yes. Like, are there any other characters who can use Limitless? The answer is yes. Like anyone else other than Gojo. It's like Gege says directly, there are multiple Limitless users, even when Gojo is alive. It's specifically the 6 eyes Limitless together that's rare, but even more specific, it's the 6 eyes. A binding vow was made, and it's so crazy. There was this one unbelievably obscure, very, 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 very obscure supplementary material I found, and I know it exists out there. I cannot find it again. I just cannot find it. But it exists out there. And I saw it once where it specifically said that the 6 eyes, the reason it's passed down one person at a time is because of a binding vow made 1,000 years ago. Like, that is a binding vow on why the 6 eyes exists and why only one person Gojo clan member has it at a time. Somebody has the 6 eyes, not the Limitless. No, somebody has the 6 eyes, but only the 6 eyes. Maybe they have no technique with it, maybe they have another technique, but it's not the Limitless. And people do have the Limitless as well, but it's not strong at all and it can't really be used basically at all. It's specifically this combo that's very powerful. But yeah. Actually that is it's the last thing I want to read as well. Wouldn't it be interesting if he ever had an evil Limitless? That would be crazy. Wow. That would be absolutely wild. World type ending stuff. It basically like Dabra. Like basically like that. What about Gojo versus Naruto? I think Gojo has the edge. Naruto wins, absolutely. Again, I talk about that mainly in, like, Naruto wins in every sense of the word. Like I said in this video, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me just do one thing. Sorry. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. 1 second. Let me just send this right through. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Basically, I made a video on this a while ago. I'll tell you why Gojo cannot beat Naruto, as crazy as it sounds. Let me tell you this here. Naruto. Let's see. Naruto Kyobreeze, right? So, okay. So, we can see in this fight, right? I made a whole video about this. Not only does Naruto, like, outspeed him, he's stronger, he's faster, he's better in every way, but I can't remember, there was a way he could get around the Limitless. I really can't remember what it was, but it's mainly due to the fact that he has danger sense. So if Gojo pops his domain expansion, he would be able to sense that happening, and he would actually be able to dodge it. As crazy as that sounds. But it's wild. Yeah, but he could do that. He could absolutely do that. Yeah, because of the danger sense. Frog Kata, pretty much it's that. What about Gojo versus Naruto? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's an interesting fight, and I think all of it honestly depends on, like, do we get the light speed scaling from, oh my god, if we get light speed scaling confirmed because of Dabura, and because Yuji reacts to it or something, Yuji just reacts to the speed of light, that would be utterly insane. I think that would change my opinion on maybe how Gojo versus Naruto might go. But we'll see how that goes. How does he bypass the infinity? Honest to god, because I made this 3 years ago. I think it's 4 years ago now. There was a way he could do it. I can't remember, like, how. There was like a win condition for him where he could bypass the Limitless. For the life of me, I can't remember what it was. But it's 26 minutes. Jesus Christ, it's a huge video. I'm very proud of it though. Very happy with that one. But yeah, still, I mean, soon the spoilers are coming out soon, and I will have a video on it as soon as it happens. I'm waking up very early in the morning tomorrow to make that video, and I will be streaming after the video's up. So be on the lookout for that as well. Be on the lookout for that, guys. I mean, I can't even imagine what's going to happen. I think no matter what happens, it's going to be very crazy. As well. Sorry, I got a really cool message as well. A dodge, but isn't domain expansions sure hit? You can dodge a domain, because as the domain forms around you, because the actually has to enclose within you, Naruto does have danger sense, so he can, like, sense danger and dodge things even before it happens. So even if he doesn't know what a domain expansion is, he would sense the danger and he would dodge before it encloses around him, because, like, he's way beyond the speed of light. So that's the whole reason why Gojo doesn't have a win condition of him. Domain is instant. How can he escape? It's not instant. I mean, we've seen that, like, a domain is fast. It's very fast, but it needs time to form around you. Like, it actually has, like, a physical barrier that forms. Even if an open domain, in both Sukuna and Gojo's case, like, we've seen it in the anime. The anime is a better example, because for every domain you've ever seen, we've seen it physically forming around people. Like, literal, a physically forming around them. Usually, it's just so fast compared to JJK characters, they can't dodge it. Like, they can't escape the domain fast enough. But as a fact, it is, like, not instantaneous, because Mahito was controlling how fast his domain formed, and that's how he could take Yuji out. Now, it's possible characters can make it way faster, like close in such a fast speed that it seems instantaneous for Jujutsu Kaisen characters, but considering Naruto's own speed, I think it'd just be too fast. Can you cover other manga series? I want to, because Modulo is ending soon, and I will need to cover something. But I don't know exactly what I'm going to cover. I don't know what. I might cover Gakigatsu? I can never say that name. Because, my god, the anime is amazing. It is so good. And the manga is pretty crazy as well. I'm not up to date with the manga, but I saw some spoilers, and it just looks wild to me. Honestly. Facts, and ironically, Sukuna's domain is easy to escape because it's open. That as well. But Sukuna, as we saw in the anime specifically as well, it actually shows it forming. Like, it physically forms, and then it, like, goes around. Gachi Akuta. Okay, there we go. So even though it's open, it still physically forms. He just opens his domain in 0.2 seconds, yeah. How many eps in the anime? Myself, I've seen, I'm co-ops everything with Gachi Gachi Akuta in the anime at least, but not the manga at all. I want to go up to the manga, and I think that is probably what I'm going to cover after Modulo ends and until whatever next JJK series exists. So probably, no promises, but probably. Kagurabachi seems interesting, very fun actually. Jeez, Kagurabachi is, I don't want to say interesting, really, really, really good. Like, it is crazy. It is crazy beyond crazy. But I don't know if, like, people aren't really interested in talking, like, seeing it on YouTube, talking about, I don't know why, there's not much interest for it, which is a shame. It's a very, very good series. Like, it's popular, but it's not that popular for some reason. Like, you can tell because of, like, the views it gets on other people's channels, like, other things. It's not so much. And I know it's not all about it, but the interest is just so little compared to, like, many other series, you know? But my god, oh, I should have warned for Kagurabachi spoilers. I'll warn you now. Sorry, I should have said this beforehand. But yeah, we got Kagurabachi spoilers here for the new chapter. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk about this too much, but holy shit, what a chapter. If you have never read Kagurabachi, I hope this convinces you. Like, look at this man. This man comes in, he farms all of the aura. Like, this is Kashio. If instead he was farming, like, crops, he was farming aura. Like, Jesus. He comes in flying, floating. Dude, the sword is like there. It's like floating over. He taps the glass and walks through it. And then he uses his ability, Magatsumi. And it looks like that, and it's like, draws the blade, the blood covers the building. And then he just utters the word butterfly. Like, look at it, butterfly. And it cuts the panel. This is crazy to me. Look at this panel. This is beautiful. My goodness. It cuts it in half. What is he doing? The world cutting slash? And then just eviscerates everything there. And then, I always say his name right, Chihiro. Chihiro is sweating for his life. The whole time he is just nervous because we have the strongest character in the verse, the peerless character. What a crazy chapter. My goodness. My goodness, I would love to talk about Kagurabachi, honestly. Like, it is so good. I really feel like there's a high chance it's ending soon, by the way, because we are in the final stretches. There's still 2 sword bearers we haven't seen, but I mean, we've seen, like, even series like Undead Unluck, where there was so many characters and fights we hadn't seen, like the remaining 8 final Umagis, I don't know how you say it, like the final 8 characters, we just skipped all their fights, which was a shame, but like, it just went like that. Or I think it just speed ran it. It just speed ran everything. Instead of it just being whole arcs dedicated to them, it was just a skip of it all. You have a question? Hey, I'm okay to answer anything. Whatever you gotta ask. Let's see. You think Tsurugi is dying is possible? I think it's very possible. I think he's not going to die tomorrow. Like I said in the beginning, he is going to awaken and he is going to blitz him. That is going to happen. But I don't think, if he does die, it's going to do some Mahito. Like a binding of Mahito. Gotta catch up to Bachi? Yeah, it's great. Let's see. He just opens his 0.2 and he can't escape from it. And Naruto can. He absolutely could dodge that. He's way faster than that, first of all, and the danger sense also helps. But that's the main thing. Like, again, it's a whole thing. I won't get into it too much, but I will say if you are interested, I would recommend watching that video here. It's an old one, but it's aged quite well. I'd recommend it. I remember I even made one. Oh god, this is a favorite of mine. I'm really proud of this one because I scripted it so well. It's like one of the rare videos I scripted, because normally I don't script my videos. This one, it's a bit sad it didn't do as great, only 8,000, but you know, I'm very proud of this one. What a video. Holy shit. 2 years ago, I swear to god it was more than that. 2023. Damn. Has it only been, I feel like this could have been 10 years ago, considering like where I was in my life when I watched this. Let's see how this aged.
Character in fiction is the strongest in their verse. Not been.
Nah, absolutely not. Okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. Truly and really and truly. But yeah. Does anyone? Wait, let me see what the question you have to ask. Sorry, Toad. Do we know if Kenny can brain swap from a cursed body? A cursed body? If he, I don't think he could do from a cursed body. I think not from a curse's body. If so, then couldn't he have taken Mahito's body? No, I don't think so. I think their biology is just so different. Like, even there was a daybook statement about Mahito and curses, how the physiology and biology is so different. I think that might be the thing. Isn't Naruto light speed? Yeah, they're fast. They're way beyond light speed. Is the unfortunate part. Yeah, but I don't think he could do it with Mahito. Young Kaio. Shout out B10. Oh, I remember B10. I actually remember that from the previous streams. They're talking like young and old. It is what it truly is what it is. What if he traps in his domain? If he gets Naruto, it's over by the way. If he gets him in his domain, there's nothing he can do. There's nothing Naruto could do, honestly. But the thing is, I don't think he could get to that point. I think even if he doesn't know what a domain is, his danger sense would alert him that it's dangerous, and he would just dodge it, pretty much. Or teleport out of it before it encloses fully. Like, there's no way. The only way I could see is if he wasn't in Sage mode. Because the version of Naruto that I put is the 6 paths Naruto. If you see like in the video on the thumbnail, it's like a sage of 6 paths who has Sage mode and danger sense, so he would sense what's happening. But if it was another mode, if it was just like any other version, then probably not. Does Dabra have reverse curse technique? I hope to God he does. It would be very disappointing if he doesn't. That's not his ninja way. Curses don't have physical forms? Yeah. Cross was trying to prove, yeah. Yuta kill Kenjaku? I mean, Kenjaku's still alive though. Kenjaku's still alive. We see him at the end of the series. He's alive in the final chapter, which is insane to me. Like, we don't know what he's up to. We don't know if he's taken another body, like where he is, what he's doing. We don't know. But like, he's probably taken someone's body and is just doing things. I wonder if Yuji met with Kenjaku during the 68 years. Probably. I think they probably did. I mean, let's be realistic. It's been 68 years. Kenjaku's confirmed alive, and he can hop bodies. Like, he's probably met with Yuji at some point. I think Kenjaku probably just chilled out because he was hanging out with Takaba. Do you think these are the last things I'll answer, and then I'll end the stream. Let's do this here. Yuta kill Kenjaku. Do you think Dabra one-shots Mahoraga after he finds out adaptation? I think it might be too late. Honestly. I think that might be the thing, because he already started to adapt. He might not be fully adapted, but it might be way too late. Just like how he first adapted to Sukuna and didn't fully adapt, but he adapted enough that he couldn't one-shot him, unless it was a different technique. It might be something like that. Do you Hollow Pebble can erase existence? I mean, so some people say. I don't think so, though, because of how Sukuna counted it. Like, because like the fact that Sukuna is able to nullify of domain application, even though it's buffed at 200%, shows that it probably isn't that far. Do you think the existence of Mahito, Yuka, and Yuta are connected? Soul swapping, maybe. I don't think so between Yuka and Yuji, but I think it definitely could exist. Like, Transfiguration is going to save Yuka. Absolutely, her cancer. It's the only thing I can. New 6 eyes user there is, we just don't know who. It hasn't been shown. But it should only be the 6 eyes, or a technique that's not the Limitless, or without technique. Considering the anime Gojo, catch Naruto's clean, maybe. Hey, good to see you. I hope Space is edible. Unfortunate timing, because like it's ending literally now the stream, but good to see you though. I'd love to see the conversation between Yuji and Kenjaku. I hope we get to see that as well. That would be awesome. Kenjaku seeing aliens. Yeah, that he should. If Kenjaku should still be alive, he should be seeing the aliens. Unless he made a binding vow where he survives in Geto's body, but like he can no longer body hop. He made a binding vow to remove his technique from ever being used again, like no more body hopping, and that's how he survived. That could be possible. Unless Tako brought him back to life. We don't know what's going on there, right? I think Mahoraga is the most broken character in JJK beside Gojo. I think Sukuna is. I think Mahoraga has the most broken technique, adaptation, but I think Sukuna is, honestly. Like, how he can learn and memorize things, it's crazy. Couldn't Kurama break Naruto out of Infinite Void? Nah. Because it's not Genjutsu, like it's an actual attack on the brain. Like your brain is physically getting destroyed with Infinite Void. Like it's actual brain damage. It's not like because Genjutsu is a disruption of your, like the chakra in your networks, and that's how Kurama snaps Naruto out of it, a tailed beast can. They can put their chakra into someone, or I guess like the Jinchuriki is like the host, and put their own chakra into them to dispel the Genjutsu chakra that's like messing with their network. But Infinite Void is not like a system attack. It is a physical attack on the brain. Like it fries your brain. Leaks are going to be in 12 to 14 hours, give or take. All right, guys, it is about time I end it. It is a bit too long right now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thanks for coming by. It was a lot of fun, like always. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Be ready. In 15, 16 hours, I will have that leaks video up. And then after I put the leaks video up, I will be doing a big leaks stream as well. Like just talking about it. Because there is going to be a lot of things to talk about tomorrow. There's going to be a lot. So be ready for that. Absolutely be ready for that. But again, thank you so much for watching, guys. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, guys. Takara is going to erase the aliens. He might be dead. Who knows? Take it, guys. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.